Welcome back to Chaos Corner. It's your old buddy, the Guardian of Chaos, Big Daddy. And I tell it like it is. I'll say that to say this. Coming to you live to tape here at Chaos Corner. Let me lower this distraction. Somebody hit the camera and they hit it early, so I kind of wasn't prepared for this. So stand by, please. All right, fans. Welcome back. It's been a week or so. We're here at Chaos Corner. We got a lot to cover today. I think you're going to enjoy this episode. It's early. It's on Monday. We're going to give you some nice history here. It's brought to you by, of all things, the Complete Idiot's Guide to Pro Wrestling. Captain Lou Albano and Burt Randolph Sugar. A match made in heaven, brought to you by the Guardian of Chaos. As I said, 25 feet below the surface of the earth. Now follow me on all social media platforms. Now you know what that is. Over on Facebook, it's my persona J Brony and also Protegio Fidelis El Guardian. You can hit me up on Twitter. That's at Big Daddy GOC. And the GOC stands for the Guardian of Chaos. Hit the profile link. That will knock you over to YouTube here at the Guardian of Chaos channel. Hit me up on Instagram, and that's at the Guardian of Chaos. Fans, we're going to come to you with some special rivalries and unbelievable historical facts here today on Chaos Corner. The rowdy rivalries of revenge. Now say that 3 times fast. I think you're going to enjoy this. Grab a cup of coffee, maybe a Red Bull, make yourself an omelet. As I said, hit the like button, hit the bell, subscribe, spread the word. It's the Guardian of Chaos on YouTube. I'll say that to say this because I tell it like it is. I'm in a great mood to start off the week here on Monday. The weekend after Thanksgiving. I hope you didn't eat too much. We're headed into the holiday season of Christmas. It doesn't get any better than that. Well, don't go anywhere. We're going to YouTube. All right, fans, kick back and relax. Monday, positivity. It's going to be an unbelievable week. I have something I want to bring to you. You know that on past podcasts here on the channel, I've covered a match made in heaven. Captain Lou Albano, Burt Randolph Sugar. It was written back in 1999, and here we are in 2021, and the relativeness of this book and the stories and the things that we talk about and just the historical facts are relevant to today's business. So I want to bring you a special episode here. As we get away from Thanksgiving, we had a lot to be thankful for. I hope everyone's feeling happy and healthy, as I send out light and well wishes to all of you out there heading into the birth of Christ in the Christmas season, to be even more thankful with our family and friends and moving into 2022. Who knew? Let's stay on the right track. Let's stay positive. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. A little chilly out on a Monday, but the sun is out, baby, and it's bright. So in this chapter, we're going to cover a bunch of different things. I'll try to keep it under an hour, but I wanted to put some content out there that I would think you would find entertaining. Sit back and relax. Content that you won't get anywhere else on a unique, unscripted, one-man show here at Chaos Corner. There's nobody here. Everybody's off doing their thing. Like I said, it's early, and I'm glad that you're here. So leave me a comment, inbox me, email me, and we'll talk about this. Again, live to tape. This is what you get here. It's the same thing. Live to tape, in color. Chaos Corner has hit the air. Kerry Von Erich and Ric Flair's Battle Royal for the championship belt. Dusty Rhodes' quest for the American dream. The living legend tackles the superstar. Blackjack, the giant killer. Not. Ric Flair and Harley Race, caged warriors. There have been some famous go-togethers throughout history, as well paired as salt and pepper. Those twosomes having sprung up in every field imaginable. In the Bible, there's Cain and Abel. In mythology, there's Romulus and Remus. In music, think of Gilbert and Sullivan, or in more today's day and age, Sinatra and Dean Martin. As I just watched the other night, their Christmas special, it doesn't get any better than that. Now that's what I'm talking about. In finance, there's Dow and Jones. In comedy, there's Martin and Lewis. And in politics, Captain Lou and Burt Randolph said Franklin and Delano. Remember, this is 1999. We're in 2021. So I'll say what, Biden and Trump. But I don't want to get banned. I don't want to get shadow banned here. I want to keep things entertainment related here on the show, the podcast, a chaos corner, if you will, live to tape. We got to keep it relevant, though, don't we? Anybody? There's no one here. So you're going to agree with me when you see this, right? Hit the like button. Get me in the algorithm. Wrestling's no different. Its twosomes are called rivalries, and the pages of wrestling's long history book are filled to repletion with them, going all the way back to the Gotch and Hackenschmidt rivalry in the first decade of the 20th century. Some are memorable, others are not. What makes one special? That's up to opinion. Certainly it's the build-up preceding a match, but there's usually something much, much more as well. The participants, the stakes they're wrestling for, and how it ends. In this chapter, I'll read about some of the classic matchups that excited wrestling fans over the years, many of them real grudge matches, in which the grunts and groans of pain were sometimes very, very real. Let's remember, fans, pro wrestling, the guardian of chaos. Well, before we get started here, let me put a little chapstick on. We woke up this morning. What are we? Today's 29th, 30th. I don't know what the date is. It's Monday. Sunny out. 20, 30 degrees overnight. Wind chill. They put on little Burt's Bees. No, I'm not getting paid by Burt's Bees. The only one that helps me out here is Mr. Hempel Stillskin over at Sweet Heel CBD. But that's another story for another time. If you want CBD, go to Sweet Heel CBD and Mr. Hempel Stillskin for all your CBD needs. I threw that in there. I didn't think I was going to. Kerry Von Erich versus Ric Flair, one of the most infamous of them all, of the rivalries. It was a quest for, and here it comes, this is where it all started, 10 pounds of gold, what Ric Flair called his championship belt. That made for a memorable set of matches between Flair and Kerry Von Erich. Von Erich first challenged Flair for that belt in April of 1982. A few minutes prior to the match, the Great Kabuki had attacked Von Erich, damaging Kerry's knee and almost rendering him persona non grata. Almost, but not quite. Von Erich, in the best tradition of the show must go on, insisted on wrestling Flair even with his injury. The bout ended, of course, unsatisfactorily, with Flair being disqualified, and since a belt can't change wastes on a disqualification, Flair retained the belt and the title. Von Erich and Flair were to battle 3 more times that year. The last time was a cage match, which ended in what might best be described as chaos. That's right, pun intended. Once Freebird Michael Hayes, the referee, became involved, Hayes got caught up in the action and decided to take on Flair himself, proceeding to punch him out. Then, looking down at the inert form of the champion, Hayes called for Von Erich to fall atop for the pin. Kerry, however, declined the offer. A disgusted Hayes started to leave the cage with Kerry in pursuit, earnestly trying to explain himself, when Flair revived and fetched Von Erich a kick in the back for his good sportsmanship. In the melee that followed, Von Erich bled so profusely that the officials at ringside had to stop the proceedings, leaving Flair still in possession of the 10 pounds of gold. In the year and a half that followed, remember April of 82, Flair lost, then regained the belt in bouts with Harley Race. During that same time span, tragedy struck the Von Erich family as Kerry's brother David died during his tour of Japan. Now Kerry had a new incentive: to win the belt for his fallen brother. It happened on May 6, 1984, and for the 44,000 screaming fans at the Texas Stadium. In 22 action-packed minutes, Kerry defeated Flair. Finally, the 10 pounds of gold belonged to him, and to the memory of his brother, to whom Kerry dedicated the belt, in emotional, post-fight oration, shouting out, "I gave my all for David." That's one of the best as we look back here on Rowdy Rivalries of Revenge. From a complete idiot guide of pro wrestling, we'll be back. We're leaving Von Erich and Flair, and we enter the feud of Dusty Rhodes versus Kevin Sullivan. Here on Chaos Corner, live to tape. Don't you dare miss it.